Sports as we welcome you to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. He finds Watson complete. And he throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
He has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
So the complete.
Nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down, now to be 4th and short.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they will start at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
Because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan.
Back to throw. Hendricks. Got a man. It's McBride complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made it down. Operating from the gun. Hendricks eluding the pressure right toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes. And that's
offensive coordinator showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so. And
looking to throw. Hendricks finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the... And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Another...
Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Meanwhile, Rodgers, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And some room to roam now. Inside the 20, and he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed.
Now it's Rodgers. Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in. And they'll get this well past midfield before. And again, it's Rodgers. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he's going to get this down. He just went past Dan Marino.
I'm struggling over here. And the only reason is, when you hear about the numbers, it's about the accomplishments. It's about the play. How great has his career been to pass Dan Marino's? I'd say
it's here if they hope to move the chains. Meanwhile, on third down, the kick by Elliott is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally throwing to start the drive. Hendricks. Oh, a heck of a move.
man.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds Pierce. It's complete. And the Panthers are going to... Back to throw again. Touchdown! Alec Pierce, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers are back within a couple of the lead.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the
Rodgers now on first down. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he's going to be to throw. It's Rodgers. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers as his guys are able to extend their lead. The fly route works for the TD grab. Up the middle they go. Rivers. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45. To throw on second down. Hendricks. Quick slant caught by Pierce. And this is going to result in an yards out of it on third. Off Play action. Hendricks. He's got his man. It's Pierce. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the national possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter.
Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Hendricks. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And this is going to result in an off-play action. Hendricks. And this one incomplete. 3rd down. Off the play fake. Hendricks. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Eric Azukama from 4 yards out. And the Panthers have moved out in front. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Taken in by Pascal out left. And they get him down, but not before he takes. Here's Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. That's a big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched.
Throwing on 1st down. Hendricks. He sets to fire deep. And he knocks the ball away. Back to throw. Hendricks. Throw left side complete. That's McBride. 1st down. On 3rd down. Hendricks. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the
This situation, if you want to be aggressive out in your midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that...
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. With touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Packers 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Hendricks. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that call now might get the fans back into this one.
Touchdown, Panthers. Trey McBride, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
10 years, 4 touchdown passes. That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football in that deficit state. On 3rd down, here's Jones. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Back to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And, it's incomplete. He's back to throw. They'll roll him out right. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line. He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That one finds Pierce right side. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. On the final play, a touchdown. How about that? And a two-point conversion now will send us to overtime.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's two-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
Right there, hurt.
They'll look to throw. And it is caught. They got it. So a touchdown and a two-point conversion with no time remaining. And we're off to overtime. I think we just witnessed the ultimate head-scratching moment. All they needed was the extra point to win the game, and they don't get the 2 points right. Why did they go for the two-point conversion?
It is a head-scratcher, but I go back to when we sat down with them in our meeting, and they just kept coming back to special teams has just been not very good in practice this week. I wonder if that ghost loomed over them and decided not to kick it there and go for two, but still.
Is all teams plan for a game? I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet. He's got some time. What can we break out that they haven't seen?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is in. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Here's J.K. Scott now. On
overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
Oh, and it's intercepted. And some room to maneuver. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning three safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Packers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.